Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to episode, 327 of Let's Walk All the Way to Port Telvannis. Previously, we had quite an eventful little trip, actually. We, let's see here. We went from Lothanis all the way around here, and then up here, and then over across to here to the Sethandas plantation, where we found some Silt Striders, and we found a gold mine, which we robbed, and now we have a bit of a carrying capacity problem on account of the fact that I can't carry all this gold. I can't carry it all. I've got too much gold. Which makes me a little bit sad, because I like gold. But we really do have too much of it right now, and there's nothing else I can drop, really. At least I don't think there is. I wish I could sort by weight. I truly, truly wish I could sort this all by weight. Let's just drink a few crappy potions I have lying around. That might help a bit. The heavier ones, at least. Oh, would you look there? I got some potions of slow falling. I could have used them a while ago. Where's the wolf's blood wine? No. Paralysis, paralyze. I have a potion to paralyze. Wow. Okay, that's so useful. So useful. Oh, fortify intelligence. So I guess we'll quaff some of that. Why not? Restore personality. Yeah, sure. I think it's the cheap ones that weigh the most, isn't it? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. No. Some of my not so good potions weigh quite a bit too. Just 398. We have books. Origin of the Mages Guild. Map of the Telvanni Isles. Ruins of Camelzy. This is quite infuriating, you know. Lament for Pelennor. Not even worth very much. But it's kind of rare. I want my gold. I don't want to leave it behind. I've got a crap load of skull for some reason. You know what? What if I drop that? 395. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Ancestors and the Dunmer. You see, that's a good one I'd like to read. Arcade the Enemy. That's a valuable one. Gillen Lorethi's Speech. I don't want to drop any of these either. Maps of the Telvanni Isles. This is where we are right now, I think. Oh, sort of. Maybe not quite. Here you go. Port Telvannis is right there. We're at the Sethandas plantation over here. Oh, you see? That's where we are right there. To the west of the city is Sethandas plantation, where the large Telvanni aphids tend to the cork bulbs and attempt to keep the netch from eating the crops. Towering over the plantations is Tel Sethandas, an old Velothi outpost from the Second Era. Well, I never. To the south of the city is Gar Sadrith, a relatively traveller-friendly Telvanni city where one can find most services. Here one will also find Taldaris, a Telvanni tower court. Find yourself in criminal trouble and you may end up here pleading your case. To the northwest of the Sethandas plantation is the uninhabited island which locals call Balvir Isle. Be careful not to wander to this uninhabited island, as at night the locals say ill sounds come across the waters. Oh, come on. We've got to check that out, right? I know we're supposed to be going to Port Telvannis, guys, but come on. That's just begging to be checked out. I mean, I don't even know why I'm arguing with you over it. I'm doing it. I don't care what you've got to say about it at all. I don't care. It's happening, folks. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, all this bone meal. Does that weigh a ton by any chance? Oh, yes, it does. Well, I'm going to leave that behind, because bone meal is really easy to find, and also I don't think we need it anyway, because I think at the place he doesn't know about, there's a whole big supply of bone meal, so I actually don't know why I was collecting it. Alright, cool. Right, carrying capacity problem now solved. I'm going to the island. They say no weird noises at night as well. Maybe we should wait a few hours. What's the time? 7 p.m. Yeah, we'll wait a few hours. So it's dark. Wow, look at all the netch. I didn't even notice on the way in here how many of them there are. Loads of the buggers. I like the little maps thing. So the reason these are here, basically, I don't know if I've explained this already before, but the reason these are here is because originally when what's it called, Tamriel Rebuilt was developed, the map, the world map, this world map would not extend all the way over here. This is because of Morrowind code patch that you can do. You can go over here and look at all this stuff around here. The hard-coded game originally had a limit to how far you could pan the map over, and it was about to there. Like, this is as far right as you could move the map. So if you were going off exploring past in this direction into any of this area, there was no way to know where the hell you were, which was admittedly actually kind of cool. And the developers, in order to sort of get around this a little bit, they inserted these maps into the game that you could pick up with information, obviously, which is really nice to read, even if you do know where you're going. And also, as you can see here, these maps to help you navigate. So, yeah, if you thought having no quest markers was hardcore, try having no map at all. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's why they're there. Actually, it's because of that little limitation back in the day. But obviously, it's not a problem anymore, thanks to the good old Morrowind code patch, which is pretty awesome. So. Right, there it is. This is the island across there. Guess we'll go check it out, shall we? Some river strides over there. We'll be taking one of those back, I think. Once we've visited Port Talvarnis and got what we wanted.
Master Fathers, why are we waiting here on the beach?
Because Julan, sorry, your name's not Fathers, I'm Fathers. Because, Julan, we are waiting here until night time.
I gathered that much, but why are we waiting till night time?
Because, apparently, there are strange noises coming from across there, and I want to investigate them.
Why are we investigating the strange noises?
Because there might be something interesting there. There might be some sort of creature guarding something powerful, and I want it.
Have you considered just not fighting the horrible creature that's making the noises?
No. Actually, as a matter of fact, I haven't. It's okay. I'll be fine. Just you watch. Right. Water walking. Ah, marvellous. Something once is dead. Someone in the comments said that it might be, there's a certain type of enemy in Tamriel Rebuilt called the rock crab, which has a really, really high aggro radius, and isn't bothered by water either or something. Ah, nearly fell in that time. So that might be the reason we keep getting battle music all over the place and stuff. Oh, hello. What have we here? What have we here? I'm betting smugglers, honestly. But who knows, maybe it's something a little bit more supernatural. That's an Ornada. Hello. I'm not going to kill you this time. Right. Big cliff face. Cave entrance. I feel like smugglers, although there are no boats, which is what you would expect with smugglers, right? So let's see. Oh, I hear skeleton noises. Might be another necromancer. Travel Lantern Bullseye. Another one. I don't need it luckily today because I can actually see where I'm going for once, because I'm not recording this in the middle of the afternoon. I'm recording it in the evening because the temperature's actually cooled down a bit, because we're getting heat wave 2.0 here in the UK at the moment, and it's absolutely sweltering. So I'm recording in the evening at the minute because it's a bit cooler. Do I even have a lantern at the moment? I don't think I do, but I don't. Actually, you know what? I say I don't need one. I might later, so I'll take that. Yeah, I can hear something. That's definitely skeleton noises. That clink, clink, clink. It's the noise they make when they walk around. I think the sound's glitched out a bit though, because I don't think I should be able to hear them from wherever they are right now. But hey ho. I'm loving this music right now, by the way. It's very atmospheric. I don't know who actually composed the Morrowind Rebirth music tracks, but they are gorgeous. They are so good. They fit into the game so well. Yeah, here we go. Bunch of skellies. Skeleton champion there, maybe? Doesn't look very happy to see me. The old Bone Walker deal with him. Nice one. Ugly bugger. Skeleton champion indeed. Right. I hear creepy ghost noises. We have a choice of paths here. More skeletons that way. Let's try this way. How dark is it in here without my amulet on? Out of curiosity. Or even is it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's not bright down here. That's for sure. Sometimes I feel like I should just not wear this all the time, because it would make the game a lot more atmospheric, but then I wouldn't be able to see where I'm going. So, mind you, if I ever get an amulet which has a constant effect that does something really cool that's not night eye, I may switch them out, unless it's an emergency, to tell you the honest truth. If I get like an amulet of constant effect, like, I don't know, boost sneak or something, you know, constant effect improves skill, or or a constant effect, restore health or magic at 1 point. Oh, that would be a fun one to have. I think you can even make that too. If you get a Grand Soul Gem and a nice enough amulet, I think that's a thing you can do. Obviously, Restore Magicka you can't do, because there's no Restore Magicka spell in the game that you can actually get in order to make an enchantment with. But constant effect, Restore Health 1 point. Oh, that's definitely a thing you can make. I've done it before. So you're constantly regenerating health. It's very useful. Yeah, skeletons on the wall. Interesting. Well, no way through here, but a little glimpse at what lies beyond. So that's something at least. The collision meshes in this game are interesting, to say the least. Right. I suppose I could have dropped the shield now that I think about it when I was looking for carry capacity space, but sorry, never mind. All right. Ouch. Skeleton archers, bloody. Right, could you come a bit closer, please? I can't. Oh. Right. Oh, I don't want to do that.
In faith, I'm listening.
Good, because I've got arrows for you. Bollocks. You're overloaded again. Are you even using up these arrows? I'm not even sure you are. Ugh, whatever. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. We need to sell that. And that. And probably that, too. And that. You don't need these, do you? Don't weigh very much, though, so... Wolf Boots. Orcish Tower Shield. The Vieg. Spectrum Study. The 4. Vagaries of Magicka. Warped West. That's a valuable book. Wow. Let's ditch The Failure of the Empire, eh? I'm not surprised he's interested in reading that one. Wouldn't mind reading that myself. Handbook for the Devout. I'm sure we've already read that one. Get rid of that. Morrowind Historia. The Spectrum Study, the 4, the Vagaries of Magic. We can get rid of that one. That's a common one. That's a pretty common book. I've seen that one around. Shelley's Bow? Where the hell did we get that from? I don't remember. It's been such a long time. The Vieg. We're going to get rid of the Vieg. We're going to get rid of the Vieg. It's like old school Sujama. Fortify Strength, 50 points, but has the frost damage and stuff. So I guess we're going to get rid of that. Tempted to drink it just for fun, but no. In fact, this is not the drinking type, I don't think. Well, he might enjoy a small glass of Cyrodiilic brandy with his Hackle pipe in the evening, but I think that's about it. Norse Vieg is probably not one of his preferred beverages of choice, if I had to guess. Also, look at me, guys. I'm remembering to sneak. Are you proud? This place is big. Whole journal from Cyrodiilic. Well, let's drink that. Why not? What have we here then? Cyrodiilic Journal, penned by Fraskig 10 Barrels. The cave we chose was named Cyrodiilic, according to what the old scholar at the Firewatch Library. No idea what the name actually means. Something about a dark jewel, maybe? I'd never learned the old Dunmer tongue, as my weapons speak in a language everyone understands, and it has always been enough for me. Day 2 arrived on the island. The cove with the beach, with the 3 great emperor parasol trees, is exactly as the map said it would be. We're making camp outside and searching for the entrance. Day 3. The entrance was found, but it had collapsed. We worked most of the day in order to free up the passage. We cut the mushroom trees to make stays for the passageway and built a door, too. Day 4. Exploration of the cave progresses. We found a source of fresh water inside. We're already making plans for equipping this cave, cut down the remaining parasol to have the raw materials. Day 5. Cinia and Idavis went Erder? Rain? No, that's not how words work. Went further in the cave, exploring the half-submerged depth. When they came back, they looked strange and didn't say a thing. Suddenly, we understood why. They were no longer alive. 2 fresh zombies. We had to kill our former friends, and we lost Holgard during the fight, too. The rest of the team decided to flee. I would have fled, too, if Cinia Zombie had not bitten my leg. It immediately swelled painfully, and I can't move that leg anymore. I still have my crossbow, a lot of bolts, and several healing potions. It doesn't offset the sight of my friend abandoning me to whatever necromantic horror lurks in the depths of the cave. I don't think I'll ever get to write a new entry in this journal. Can't fight for long when you can't move. Indeed. Oops. I thought I was already sneaking and I wasn't. Right, time to die, everybody. Right, you know what we're going to do? shield scroll? Damn right I do. A couple of them, in fact. That probably would have done a lot of damage if I hadn't popped the shield scrolls. Hit me a big stonking great sword like that. Alright. How's that dealt with?
Master Fathis, exactly where did you learn to fight like that?
It's a long story, Julan. I'll tell you it sometime, but not right now. There seems to be some sort of lich-like horror lurking within here trying to kill us. Oh dear, this is painful. I keep forgetting I've got this. Whatever. Glass Daikatana of the Leech. Wow. That's pretty cool, huh? That's a nifty bit of kit. If I can get lost. Look at that thing. The actual base damage output isn't as good as Goldbrand, but the absorb health and stamina is pretty flipping nice. Oh, we found a lich. Mystery solved, one would assume. Whoa, okay. Right, I'm going to be using Ondusi's key on these, I think. I have to rest for a little bit. Oh, thought I'd be able to heal quicker than that, but I guess not. Alright. We get a decent probe out. Don't mind the glass vambrace thing sticking through my robe.
Crazy. Talking to myself.
Know the feeling, mate. Know the feeling. Alright, on Lucy's key. We have throwing stars, diamonds, sapphire, some gold, and the dowry. We also have restore intelligence exclusive, some gold, an ebony dagger, and restore health quality. This. That's pretty great, and yet at the same time,
I don't have the carrying capacity for it. Ah.
This is infuriating. Wolf's Blood Wine. I wonder if that's from Kvatch. Judging by the logo. King Edward Part 10. You know what? We're not going to read that. It's from a really funny series from Daggerfall, the King Edward books, but we're probably not going to read it because it's Part 10 after all. So I'll ditch that. Why does the inventory of potions weigh 5 and it's empty? Let's just leave that here, shall we? I've got a blank page that weighs 5. It's ridiculous. Okay. I never got around to writing down what was in my potion inventory in my hideout, because obviously it's been approximately 1 million years since we were last there. Whatever, I can make another new one if I need to. So, well, I can buy another one from Jobashar and Vivek. Anyway, well, that's that dealt with, I suppose. There was a lich here, although I don't think we've actually explored everything yet. You mentioned going for a swim, and we definitely haven't so far. Yeah, see, there's this. So maybe the true horror yet lies within? Only one way to find out. I don't suppose I have a water breathing spell, do I? I It does occur to me it would be a good thing to have right now. Ah, I do. Sweet. I don't really need it right now, but I'm going to cast it just for the sake of forming habits. Balm Amulet. The Book of Daedra. Gold. A redware pot, so it must have been a very important pot. Some sentimental value, perhaps. Well, that's it seems. Is this really all of it? I mean, we did find and kill a lich with some really good treasure, so one assumes that is indeed it, but, you know, don't want to assume. Not after the last cave we explored. A lot of necromancers in this part of the world, eh? I guess this is Talvani country, isn't it? So it makes sense, honestly. All the necromancers in Morrowind are probably going to hide out in Talvani territory. After all. They're going to hide out anywhere. Research you? Yeah, I believe we did. Alright, well. Oh, right, I had a heart attack there. It's just the game freezing up because it was playing a new music track. Oh. I was worried for a second. Alright. Yeah, I think we better get out of here. This, incidentally, is my favourite track from the Morrowind soundtrack. I think it's called Still Waters. I'm not sure, though. Yep, my favourite. My favourite from the Oblivion soundtrack is Auriel's Ascension. And I don't think I have a favourite from the Skyrim soundtrack, because I don't remember what any of the tracks are called, because I don't own the soundtrack for Skyrim. Which I should probably fix one of these days, because it's a very good soundtrack, and I don't know why I don't own it. Anyway, but what about the rest of this island, then? I suppose this was probably the main attraction here, right? But, who knows? If it's over there, it seems to be glowing purple slightly. I think this is the Isle of Arches. If I'm not mistaken. Named as such because it has lots of stone arches on it. I know, big surprise there. Oh! Sun chop! Use all of my weapons on you. Oh dear. Embarrassing. Julan's giving me a funny look there. Old Master Fathers got knocked down by a crab. Yeah, well, we'll see who's laughing later. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is other stuff here of interest. You don't have a helmet. Take this. Good books. Feel free to look. The Dowry. So, girls like the men.
So girls like the men who steal large amounts of money from their fathers. This is why I'll never understand women.
I don't think I've actually read that one. I don't know what he's talking about, but hey. Increased his security skill, though. Oh, yeah, of course, because you can give him skill books, right. Anyway, here's a goofy-looking helmet. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm going to make you wear that for a while, I think. Oh dear. Anyway, so daft. Oh dear. Anyway, where's this taking us? Somewhere interesting, I hope.